Hi, this is Efraz Kasmani and a very warm welcome to Google Analytics course. I am really excited to start working on this course. So let's have a look what we are going to see in the introductory video. We are going to look at why analytics is important, why you should learn analytics, how does web analytics works, how this course is designed, what's covered in this course, and finally what you will achieve in this course. So let's get started. First, look at why analytics is so important for digital marketers. We have to understand what is working and what's not. For example, we have to find the pages that are performing the best. Without this knowledge, you will not be able to optimize web properties for more traffic and more revenues. Attribution analysis help us connect source of traffic and behavior with revenue. So attribution analysis is nothing but finding out which traffic sources are giving us the best revenue. For example, you might be driving traffic via Facebook, Google AdWords, PPC, SEO, brand awareness, and multiple sources. If we cannot understand which of these sources are actually giving us revenue, we will not be able to optimize them. There are different type of attribution analysis, such as first click attribution, last click attribution, which we will discuss in the future videos. We will also be able to predict what is going to happen in the future based on the kind of analytics that we get in the present moment. We will also be having exclusive collective analytic where we will be able to predict future events on our website. Why you should learn analytics. So let's look at why you should be learning analytics in the first place. What is the benefit for you as a digital marketer? Analytics is one of the core skills of a digital marketer. Without analytics, one cannot make informed decisions. If you are going to join as a digital manager in some company, or if you are going to start your own agency, or as a blogger, if you are going to do digital marketing for your own blog or for your own company, you need to learn analytics. And analytics is going to be very core part of your digital marketing activities. Your employer expect you to have strong analytical skills. So I am always recommending it is not just enough to learn analytics, but you should also apply analytics and prove to your employers that you know analytics. Many people are not comfortable with the numbers and mathematics. Sometimes it actually scares them. There is a little bit of hesitation or there is an invisible force which prevent us from looking into data and making decisions. This is something which we have to practice as a digital marketer, and we need to get comfortable with the numbers and maths. Because so many people are not comfortable with analytics, this skill, which is the analytical skill, is very much in scarcity around the world. So in general, scarcity creates value. If you are having strong foundation in analytics, you will be able to stand out in the crowd compared to the other digital marketers, and that will add a lot of value to your skills. So let us look at how does web analytics works. When you sign up for analytical tools such as Google Analytics will give you a JavaScript code which you should be placing on all the pages of your website. Usually, you don't need to place the code manually on all the pages. There are plugins and there are systems through which you can place these codes uniformly throughout your website. And this code will start tracking all the user behavior on the website. So as a digital marketer, all you need to know to understand how analytics works, we need to learn how to manipulate the data and make informed decisions from the data. Rather than diving into the actually technical process on how the data is collected, that is something that we will leave to the technical people. So in this course, Google Analytics is the primary tool used for web analytics. We will be mostly focusing on Google Analytics. So let me tell you little about how this course is designed. You can learn through all the videos passively, but you will not benefit from it. You can just watch all these videos as if you are reading a book, but the amount of benefit you will get from it will not be much. So what I recommend is that you have to go ahead and install Google Analytics code on your blog and practice in real time with each video. If you already have a blog or if you already have web properties through which you can experiment with analytics, you don't need to start a blog separately. but the best recommendation is that you go ahead and practice as we go ahead through each video. The course has lesson with theory and practical sessions. Right now this video is theory lesson, but we get into practical session as well. As you go ahead and learn every part of Google Analytics, I recommend that you log in into your own analytic account and try it out so that you don't forget this concept. What is covered in this course? I will give you a general overview. Google Analytics Usage Guide. So you will get comfortable with Google Analytics and you will learn how to start using the tool Google Analytics. Terms and definition in analytics. So there are many different terms that we are using in analytics. We will have a glossary of them and we will review all the terms. We will also look at different type of reports such as behavior acquisition report, real-time traffic report, etc. We will also look at attribution analysis, goal setting, and tracking. So if you are running certain paid campaigns, it is very important to set up custom tracking so that you can understand the performance of the incoming traffic from certain sources. We will be having a look at that as well. So let's look at what you will achieve by the end of this course. You will get comfortable using Google Analytics. This is very important because I will be showing you how things work and this will make you comfortable using the tool. Usually when we are logging into a tool and if there are many options which we don't know, it usually confuses us and we resist going ahead and using that tool because we are not comfortable with it. This is just like a random person entering into a aeroplane cockpit. If you have seen a cockpit of an aeroplane, there are so many tools and so many settings and options. That is actually very confusing. You don't know where to start. It's not like a car where you need to start a button and with few gears you can get started, right? It's very complex. So most of the analytic tools, as soon as you log in, it becomes very complex. So as I go ahead and show you each and every corner of analytics and show you what all the options are, how you can go ahead and actually use the analytical tool, you will get comfortable with it, and this comfort level will help you go ahead and become a master in analytics. Because to become a master, you need to tinker around the tool. No matter how much I teach in this course, there will be certain things which you have to discover on your own and get comfortable on your own. So this will happen only when you spend at least 15 minutes to 30 minutes every day. Log in into Google Analytics and just keep looking at the data, keep going around. So once you get certain level of comfort, you will able to go ahead and discover more. This is just like if you buy a new car and let's say this is very advanced German car. You know the basic driving skills, right? If you don't even know the basic driving skills, you will not be even sitting in the driver's seat. But once you know the basic driving skills, as you start using the car, you will start discovering a lot of hidden features in the car, which you never knew existed. This is what I'm going to do in this course. I'm going to get you comfortable with the basics of analytics and how to walk around the analytical software. But once you get comfortable with it, you will actually get excited and somewhat addicted to this analytical tool. You will start checking your blog numbers every day. You will be able to discover a new feature of this advanced tools. You will be able to get insight out of data for decision making. So data alone is not going to be useful if it is not useful for decision making. For example, consider if you are giving blood test of a patient. The doctor actually gets a lot of data from the blood test. But if the doctor is not able to make any decision from the data, then the data is of no use. So data by itself is of no use if you are not able to make decision out of it. Just like a doctor can prescribe, let's say, multivitamin supplement, if he discovers that a certain vitamin is low in level. You need to take decision out of data whether you are doing it for your own business, whether you are doing it for your agency clients, or whether you are doing it for your employer. As a digital marketer, you should be able to take the data and present in a format where decision can be made. That is the job of a digital marketer. Because even the CEO of the company can log in into the analytic account and look at all the numbers. He can look at the numbers like page views, visitors, number of conversion, and many things like that. But what a digital marketer add value is that he will be able to take decision out of the data. You will be able to predict the future behavior of your website users. So we will be having a look at predictable analytics and how to extrapolate the data to predict what will happen in the future in terms of revenue, in terms of traffic, in terms of user behavior on your website. You will be able to set up goals, you will be able to set up event tracking, and you will be able to do attribution analysis. We will also be discussing about custom report generation, where you need to submit a report to your agency client or your employer once in a month or sometime once in a week to actually take the data and take decision from it. Make it in a presentable format that can be easily digested by others. Because the raw data that Google Analytics gives you is not something that is customized for a particular business and customized for decision making. So you will be able to do that as well by the end of this course. So that's it for the introduction, and let's get started with the analytics course. All the best.